Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 as Rangers. We are surprisingly evens today at home to Hamilton. I'd be taking that bet in real life. Excellent form against Hamilton's inconsistent form in the Betfred Cup quarter-final. Celtic through already after an extra time victory, 1-0 over Aberdeen at Parkhead. So without further ado, let us get into it. Dalcio unfortunately is injured with a fractured cheekbone for a number of weeks, so he's unavailable. Josh Windass has a chance to come into the side now. Aaron Nemani is going to go on the bench. Josh Windass will be playing as an inside forward, as that's what he prefers to do. Other than that, we're going to go with the same team in the cup. We're late on into the cup. There's like 4 games in the Betfred Cup, but quarterfinals now, so we definitely want to get through here at Ibrox, and we need to take some strong momentum into the game, the Old Firm game, which we're playing against Celtic next. So Fodringham, Tavernier, Bruno Alves, Cardoso, Knudsen, Jack, Dorrans, Candeas, Peña, Windass and Morelos. Is that a strong partnership? Tavernier and Candeas have a strong partnership, absolutely, and you can tell they both play amazing together out in that wide right hand side. We're definitely stronger on the right than the left. Hamilton coming in with a 4-1-4-1, perhaps taking a lesson from Dundee coming here with a 4-2-3-1 and getting absolutely decimated. Ditto for Partick Thistle actually at Firhill, trying to face us up with a 4-2-3-1 and getting ripped to shreds as well. So Hamilton trying to be a bit smarter than both those sides and show us the respect that frankly we deserve at this point because we're playing so well. We usually start games really quickly, so let's see if we can get out of the blocks here against Hamilton early on. No, they seem to have nullified us in the early going. 50-50 possession actually for 15 minutes. They done pretty well competing, it appears. Wow, Hamilton have done really well shutting us down actually today. I did not expect this. Almost an entire half of football where we've created not a chance. Fulton now playing long for Hamilton. Ezekiel going for it. Tavernier heads it away. Can Peña get there first? He can't. McMahon will get in ahead of him. It's Ezekiel now as Hamilton look to get forward. Rojano, I would imagine is how you pronounce that. Rojano trying to run past the defenders. He has a bit of a speculative effort and Wes Fodringham can catch it. For a second there I just thought that was going to loop into the top corner. A really boring first half. Let's hope we can pinch a goal here to really crush their spirits. Tavernier to Dorrans and now Peña. Tavernier's on his bike. Carlos Peña though. Candeas, can we find some room? Dorrans helps it on to Morelos. Morelos looking for Windass, who first times it in. Josh Windass has the goal. Not a brilliant effort, but the keeper can't save it. Just before half time, an absolute crusher for Hamilton, who'd shut us down all half, but Josh Windass scores a goal. If he can keep that kind of thing up, he'll definitely keep Dalcio out of the team. Morelos as well, showing that he's not just about goals. I'm going to assertively tell them, don't get complacent though. We need to make sure that we stay on top of this Aberdeen side. Baronas is going to come on for Dorrans at half time. I like to give Baronas 45 minutes at least in most games. I like him. He's a player that I really want to see developing here at the club. Tavernier scoots it forward to Peña. He'll play it to Baronas now. Looks forward to Morelos, you'd feel. Yep, he certainly does. Morelos now. Knudsen's in a lot of space wide left here. Morelos goes to Windass. Nothing comes of it though early in the second half. Rangers with a 1-0 lead, which is going to draw Hamilton out a bit, you'd feel. Ali Crawford now. A great ball actually to Ezekiel down the line. Have to mark that better. Cross deflect and it comes back and McKinnon has absolutely leathered that one over the bar. 55 minutes, 55 seconds gone. Still 1-0 to Rangers, but a little bit of a warning for us that Hamilton aren't dead and buried yet. Dougie Imrie coming on for them, as is Boyd. Bruno Alves picks up an injury. We're going to have to take him off at the moment. Danny Wilson will come on, as Bruno Alves will take this free kick first. Forward to Baronas, plays it to Peña. Peña will go back to Baronas, you think? Yes, certainly. Bit of space for Baronas to come forward now. Oh, he's run into a defender, but it does break for him. Windass now. Baronas, he's got Peña there to help him. He's got Ryan Jack too. He passes to neither of them and McKinnon can nick it and get it forward to Boyd. Into Ali Crawford. A lot of runners ahead. Plays it to Donati and Boyd, and there's a chance here on the counter. There's acres of space in the middle actually, and Bruno Alves takes a man out. It's a penalty to Hamilton. 75 minutes gone. Bruno Alves, you wonder if the injuries maybe played a part in him choosing to cynically take the man out there. Wes Fodringham now has to save this to preserve the lead. Ezekiel steps up against Fodringham and it's 1-1. Well, Aberdeen dragged Celtic to extra time. We thought we were maybe going to be a bit fresher for the Old Firm derby since they had to play extra time, but it looks like we're going to have to do it as well. 1-1, and to be honest, Hamilton have really stepped up their game in the second half. We've looked pretty poor here. Eduardo Herrera is going to come on for Morelos. He's got a bit of an opportunity now to make me think about the starter in the Old Firm game. If he comes on and lights it up here. Crap. Oh boy. Well, Herrera's off. And I brought on, who have I brought on? Baronas, Wilson and Herrera. Yeah, I don't have a sub left, do I? Nope. Well, there you go. Not only is this going to go to extra time, but we're going to be down to 10 men. 6 minutes added. And we might not even get to extra time as Dougie Imrie lines up a corner. In it comes, Ali Crawford flicks her on. Pena will clear. Candeas picks her up. Could we possibly counter here? Somehow get through with 10 men and not have to play added time. Candeas marauding down the right wing here. Can he get a ball in? Is there even anybody in? He beats them all. He's put it to the back post. Windass! Fantastic by Candeas, and what a goal from Windass. Somehow we're going to make it. And we're not going to have to play extra time either. Crazy stuff. I think Herrera actually has a hip injury, which is brutal. He's going to be out for weeks and weeks, possibly months, if it is a hip injury. Fodringham goes long. Baronas trying to challenge the defender. It is headed away. McKinnon picks it up. Our work isn't done quite yet. Forward for Gillespie. Wilson will cut her out. Go back to Fodringham. He can launch it. Come on. Time referee. Candeas going for it. It's headed away by Mbaye. Picked up by Ezekiel now. Forward. Terrible pass. Jack cuts her out. Plays it to Candeas. We're half a minute over the allotted 6 minutes now. Tavernier forward to Candeas. To Pena. Pena inside to Baronas. And the referee finally calls time. Josh Windass with both goals. It certainly looks like he wants to snatch his chance. Passionately going to tell them well done. I'm delighted we managed to win that. They're down to 10 men late on in the game. And we managed to not only go through, but we managed to avoid extra time. Hibernian going through just after penalties against Dunfermline, and Dundee smash Partick. So Hibs, Dundee, Rangers and Celtic will be the teams in the quarter-final. Sorry, the semi-final. Yeah, 3 to 4 months for Eduardo Herrera with a hip injury. I knew it was a bad one. Bruno, 2 to 3 days, not terrible. Hopefully he can play in the Old Firm game. I'm going to attack Celtic. We're in good form, I'm going to attack them. Screw it, why not? Hibernian will play Celtic, which leaves a Dundee Rangers showdown at Hampden Park in the semi-final and a possible Old Firm final to come in that competition. I'm going to go defensive positioning, but I am going to play attacking style against Celtic. We might get ripped to shreds. If Rangers tried this in real life, I think they would get ripped to shreds. But for us, the way that we're playing and everything, I have to attack them. I simply have to. If I attack them and we get battered, then you hold your hands up. If I was to change to a defensive mentality and we were to lose, I'd be disappointed in myself for not trusting the players to go out and play the way we normally do. So we're going to go for it. Especially with it being at Ibrox. If it was at Parkhead, maybe I would be tempted to change and go more defensive. Celtic evens favourites for this game. I think that's fair enough. Eduardo Herrera coming off the bench for Kenny Miller. Other than that, we're going to go normally. I think Bruno Alves capable according to the fitness test, so we're going to go with him. So it will be Fodringham, Tavernier, Alves, Cardoso, Knudsen, Jack, Dorrans, Candeas, Pena, Windass and Morelos. Hopefully Windass can continue his scoring form from that cup game. Celtic going with the 4-1-2-2-1 here. Pretty good side, man. Lining up against them's tough. I'm usually on the other side of this derby. I'm going to passionately just tell them to show what we can do and keep the run going. Bert Kontoman can pick our individual instructions. They're a good team, but we're going to relish the challenge. I always look forward to derbies. And I'm just going to tell them, show some passion. That's the main thing that the Rangers fans want here at Ibrox in these games. Celtic, I'm sure, are going to try and control the ball and pass it around. Boyata plays it to Armstrong now. It's raining here. We're doing well in the opening couple of minutes here. Pretty even in terms of possession. 2 shots for Rangers in the opening 10, which I think is more than they managed in the recent Old Firm game in real life. 20 minutes gone. Candeas to whip this ball. Lofts it forward. Ryan Jack will take it down. Play it to Windass now. Windass in a central position. Closed down. He'll go back to Bruno Alves, who can just help her on to Ryan Jack. Ryan Jack takes a nice touch. Finds Dorrans. Round the corner to Windass. Windass holds the ball up. Plays it forward to Morelos. Can he get a shot away? He can. And Craig Gordon fumbles. It rolls along the line. And Craig Gordon eventually will sort of glitch into the way and pick the ball up. But good signs early on here from Rangers. Windass apparently looks very nervous. Let's see if we can shout at him to calm down and see if that works. Confirm shout. Looks very nervous at the moment. I don't think it did anything. West Fodringham now to take the goal kick long. Forward it goes to Morelos up against Marcelo. Marcelo will head it away for Celtic. Lee Griffiths will pick her up in our half. Back to Patrick Roberts now with generic haircut number 1, the Mohawk. Forward to Griffiths. It's a great ball actually. Griffiths has a chance and hits a shot and it hits the top of the bar. Whew, and goes over. 2 heart-in-mouth moments for the fans here. 1 for each. And it is 0-0 at half-time. I will not be disappointed to draw with them, to be honest with you. Passionately, we're not doing badly. Keep working and we'll win. Baronas is not going to get his usual half hour in this game. We're going to have to stick with the strongest side we can for as long as we can, as Candeas picks the ball up, lofts it into the middle, but Scott Brown will clean up for Celtic. Bradarich will play it to Armstrong, out to Sinclair. Is there possibly a bit of action to be had here? Ryan Jack with a good challenge. Pena plays it to Dorrans now. Graham Dorrans slips it through. No, there is no action to be had. A good competitive start to the half. Craig Gordon will go long for Celtic. Towards Armstrong. Tavernier should be able to get up for that. He can't. Armstrong cushions that down to Sinclair. That's poor from Tavernier. Forward to Armstrong. Lee Griffiths trying to make a move off the defender here. Ryan Jack with a great tackle. Dorrans to Pena, and the crowd would have erupted for that one in real life. Cardoso to Knudsen. Helps it forward quickly. What a pass that is actually into space for Windass. It's picked up by Morelos, but a brilliant tackle there, I think, from Brown. Armstrong to Tierney. Now Boyata will scoop that forward to Sinclair. Tavernier tries to cut it out, but gets it wrong. Sinclair coming forward now. He easily drifts past Ryan Jack. Plays a great ball to Griffiths, who beats Cardoso. Griffiths with a chance on his right foot. And he drills it into the net. Poor defending from Cardoso. Bruno Alves doesn't get across quickly enough to help him either. No fault attached to West Fodringham. A thunderous effort from Griffiths as Celtic go 1 up. Patrick Roberts now whips it in. It's deep. Boyata's completely unmarked. It's a terrible header though. Easy for West Fodringham. Fodringham kicks long and wide, looking for Candeas. Tierney easily gets there ahead of him though. Armstrong to Sinclair. Now it's Griffiths. Griffiths marauding forward. Another brilliant challenge by Ryan Jack. Dorrans playing it to Windass now. Morelos was making a move. Looked like he could have been offside. Boyata will pick it up though. Dorrans getting in ahead of him though. Nicks it back. Morelos, a huge chance here. Not the best touch. Allows Celtic to get back. It's into Danny Candeas though. Daniel Candeas, and Celtic's lead does not last long. Magnificent goal by clearly our best player, our most clinical player. Well, Morelos will be our most clinical player, but just a player with the most quality. Candeas, clearly of this squad, as we move up to first place with that goal. Tierney will throw it to Armstrong though, and Sinclair now. What a great game this is. Tierney lofting it long. Up to Griffiths. Great ball from Tierney. Somebody should really have got in there though. Ryan Jack, what a game he's having. Man of the match with all these tackles, you'd say. As Pena loses it back to Scott Brown, who plays it to Armstrong. Griffiths is making a good run already. Played forward to Sinclair though, coming in on that right foot. Sinclair plays it to Griffiths, who's got away from the defender again. And he's just lashed that one over. It feels a proper Old Firm derby, this. Fodringham going long. Lustig will easily get that one. Easily has time to take it down as well. Windass really should have been on top of him. Patrick Roberts to Griffiths. Acres of space for Lee Griffiths now. We're not getting close enough. Cardozo finally manages to stop him in his tracks. Plays it over the top for Morelos. Not a bad ball if this can stay in. It certainly does. Morelos plays it to win this. Do we have an opportunity here? Candeas at the back post. Tight angle. He's hit this side netting. And it is end-to-end stuff here at Ibrox now. Patrick Roberts has picked up a knock, which is excellent news. An hour gone as the half starts to settle down a little bit. Scott Brown, though, with the free kick, looks to loft this forward. He actually goes short to Lustig. We're pressed quite high up if we could pinch it. But it is in Marcelo now. Boyata, they get in each other's way a bit, but it will come to Scott Sinclair. Scott Sinclair, another brilliant tackle by Ryan Jack. And is the counter on now? Ryan Jack over the top for Morelos, running around magnificently, drifting wide again. Morelos trying to hold the ball up, looking for support. Boyata will get in there and pinch it though, sadly, as it goes forward. Tavernier will cut that out. Candeas, can he find a cross here? He usually is good for a ball in. He whips it in, Tierney away. Candeas gets another bite at it here. Lots of time, picks across. Boyata away. Pena nods it down. Dorrans with a chance to maybe have a shot. Goes to Pena. Morelos comes back on side. Flicks it to Windass. Huge chance. Craig Gordon with a save. He's made a meal of that, Craig Gordon, but Windass's effort was pretty poor. Knudsen to Dorrans now. Carlos Pena's got a bit of space. Dorrans goes to Windass. Into Morelos. Chance! Alfredo Morelos, assisted by Josh Windass. Rangers take the lead. Magnificent goal there from Morelos. Clinical is the word I used earlier. Morelos personifies clinical. Candeas now personifies quality. Whips it in. Oh well, that didn't, but Rogic will clear it. Sinclair will take it down. Sinclair will play it to Lee Griffiths. Huge chance for the equaliser. Griffiths tries to lob Fodringham, who makes a brilliant save. I think in reality there's no way Lee Griffiths tries to lob that. He would have just drilled it, but a brilliant save from Wes Fodringham. Armstrong whips it in. Cardoso clearing it away. 20 minutes left for Rangers to try and win this game, which will be the first Old Firm victory for Rangers in 90 minutes since 2012, I think. Tavernier and Jack getting away. Morelos holding it up. Looks for Windass. Chance for Rangers to counter. Windass into Dorrans. That's a great ball. Playing it. What a pass that is for Candeas. Candeas, if he can get there, he's got acres of space to pick across. Morelos gets across his man. Alfredo Morelos. 3-0 to Rangers. We'll be making our changes now. Baronas coming on for Dorrans. I'm going to bring... I kind of want to bring Kenny Miller on, but he's on a hat-trick, Morelos, so I'm not going to. The captain can come on for Knudsen, who apparently has played poorly today, but I haven't seen it. Candeas and Morelos are clearly our most classy players. Carlos Pena's not bad either. And do you know what? Josh Windass is putting in a shift. He's doing his part, as Dembele has it for Celtic now, who still have a chance, make no doubt. Dembele's shot, well saved by Fodringham. A 2-goal lead is a pretty good lead, but you know, Celtic still have the quality to cause us some problems, so we have to be careful. Johnny Hayes is on along with Rogic and Dembele as Armstrong delivers a corner. Tierney heads it on, it's off the line by Wallace. Lustig puts it back in, Bruno Alves away, and Morelos will clear it further. Scott Sinclair chasing it down now. Sinclair, Marcelo now. 10 minutes left in this one as Josh Windass enters the book. With 5 minutes or so to go, I'm going to take Josh Windass off for Kenny Miller. He doesn't particularly like playing wide on the left, but I'd like him to get a cameo so he can experience this victory, which I now I'm fairly confident we're going to get. Lustig though over the top to Griffiths, who's playing with Dembele now. Lee Griffiths on his left foot, he's hit the bar, and James Tavernier will clear it. I'm telling you, what an exciting game this has been. On the first half, I was a bit worried it'd be a 0-0 Peterborough draw, but what a game it's been. I tell the boys to tighten up here as Sinclair takes a throw into Rogic, a lovely touch. Ryan Jack with the tackle again, but Sinclair gets it back. Griffiths drills it across. Dembele's shot is blocked, comes back to Griffiths. Fodringham, oh, that's ugly. Fodringham will want that one back. 3-2. Griffiths' low-driven shot. Fodringham just pams it off the post and into the goal. It's time to go with the contain mentality, clear the ball to the flanks, no overlaps. Discipline, stay deep, closing down sometimes rather than more. And let's just hope we can see this out. 15 shots to 17, what an even game it's been. Into injury time now, 6 minutes of added time. We're just going to drop deeper now and try and absolutely solidify the points here. Minutes to go, oh god, seconds, 15 seconds as Armstrong whips it in for Celtic. Cardoso gets it away, Kieran Tierney will pick it up though. Celtic still have a chance to do this here. Tierney Bradaric now, space for Sinclair, Tavernier with a great challenge after Sinclair's poor touch, Rogic to Armstrong, Bruno Alves steps in, comes back to Rogic now, somebody clear, way, Armstrong puts it well wide, come on, blow the bloody whistle. Fodringham is the goal kick here, and it is full time. Rangers' 100% record is intact. A 3-2 victory at Ibrox over Celtic. What a game though. What a game that was. The best match that I've seen so far in Football Manager 2018. It certainly can produce exciting matches, that's for damn sure. Look at that string of victories now, going all the way back to Croatia when we faced Hajduk, almost coming up for 2 months of victories in a row now. Well, couldn't have said better for that episode. We're conceding goals now, unfortunately, conceding against Hamilton and Celtic there, but at the end of the day, 2 victories, brilliant, into the semi-final in the Cup, and obviously that massive victory over Celtic in the league. If we actually have a look, not at Hamilton, but at the league table now, we are 5 points clear of Celtic, 7 wins from 7. People playing out their skin. Morelos, what a finisher he's proven to be, and Candeas is just a class above. Quality player. He's signed his 2-year deal actually. That'll make him about, what? That'll make him 31 when his contract expires. Probably the right length of deal as well. But he's showing some amount of quality, and we look a really good team. I want to win the title. I'm declaring the intention to win the title right now. We've looked excellent, and we looked very good against Celtic there. We didn't look like Celtic outclassed us at all. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Certainly the best episode of the series so far. If you have enjoyed it and you drop down below and leave a like, I would appreciate that very much. If you want to follow the series, or indeed any series we have going on here on the channel, then you could subscribe to the channel, for which of course I would be eternally grateful. No retakes here on the channel. But overall, just thank you for watching the videos, and I will see you next time when we're taking on... Who are we taking on actually? We are taking on Hamilton again at New Douglas Park, and we're up in Perth to face St Johnstone. So 2 away games, looking to keep our 100% record intact as we play Hamilton and St Johnstone.